Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Messy.
We started?
Yes, we're starting. This is me starting.
Wait.
No,
Rewind it back. That's not how we start. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, gosh, damn. That's it. That's the end of me, folks.
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm wearing a hat now. I'm a hat guy now, if you haven't been able to tell.
But they look good on you.
Only because my hair is massive and I don't have clippers, and it's hard to find some right now.
What, clippers?
Yeah. Like,
buy
buy some off online. Like, there's a lot of things that you can usually buy online on, like, a normal day, but because with all that's going on, a lot of things are, like,
Can I cut your hair? Can I cut your hair?
No.
Can I cut your hair?
No.
Why? But I could do it. I'm a barber now. Did you see what I did? I did this.
No,
I did this.
I do have, like, a guard and all that stuff, like typical barber stuff. So I'm not trying to go, like, bald.
I have a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, I think I'm good with the 2.
Let's do it.
No, I don't trust
Let's
you.
do it. Guys,
You can bring me your stuff. I'll give you 2 chickens.
Let's be
For
YouTubers.
your
2 chickens.
clippers.
If this video gets 300 likes, we'll dye Mac's hair and then shave it.
And then, oh, gosh.
Why not?
Oh, I'm down to dye it. I don't know.
I'm trying to convince Ari to come on the podcast and let us dye his hair.
Why him in particular?
Okay, why not? What do you have against Ari?
Nothing against Ari.
Because we had a show with them, but we canceled it, and then they were like, well, let's do it again. And I'm thinking, like, what do we have to fucking talk about?
Oh, yeah, we had an entire episode filmed and recorded with them, but then my dumb ass didn't check the fucking mics that time.
Yeah.
That throw the entire episode away because one of them was broken.
Yeah, that and the podcast was a little, that was messy to the point of.
Yeah, that was the height of messy, but now we're back to that peak, you know?
We're back here.
But I also wanted to, what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
No, I had nothing to say. That's it.
I want to talk about the podcast in general. What's happening with everything that's going on? I don't know if we're breaking contract talking about this, but I don't give a shit right now because honestly, I don't know what's happening.
Are you mad?
But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm kind of like, we should have been updated on what's happening because we have no clue. Right now, you guys know, people that are listening to us, we're part of a company right now called Notorious that helps us film, edit, and put up these podcasts because me and Mike got other shit to do and we did not know how much work goes into making a podcast. So we signed with this company being like, yes, please help us. Please, we want to make this consistent.
Yeah. And to be fair, like thus far, it's been amazing.
It's been really good. It's really good. But this past week, if you guys noticed, there was a lot of errors in our both podcasts, the audio and the visual. A lot of things we missed, a lot of things we forgot because me and Mike had to like fastly, panically edit and put it up because when we sent all the stuff to the people
to edit,
nobody responded.
Yeah.
Nobody responded. And nobody still responded. Even my manager emailed them and nobody's responding to him.
The morning of, you texted me and you were like, so are we doing, like, am I doing this?
Yeah, the morning you're supposed to put it up, I'm literally supposed to upload it. I'm like, I literally text Mike, like, so I guess I got to edit this. I guess I got to put it up. I guess we got to do this week.
Yeah. Which is weird because, like.
And we still haven't heard a single response at all.
Yeah. And it was a branded one. Like, we don't get a lot of brand deals here on Messy.
This is our second brand deal.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, fuck. We were freaking out. We were freaking out a bit.
Well, okay. Fair. It's fair, too, because none of us planned that. We're all we're busy doing shit. You had, what, how many, 1 or 2 videos come out last week? You had a video come out last week? Yeah, but it takes you, 3 weeks to edit it?
It takes about 3 days.
So you were busy. Now you had to factor in editing a whole podcast last minute. Mm-hmm. And you're right. They didn't answer. And I feel like I think you're right. I think they all got laid off.
I think that's what happened. We believe they got laid off and nobody told us or updated what's happening because there's no response that's happening over there right now. Yeah.
So but that's still not acceptable. Like, okay, I understand. If you get laid off and you have to and we have to do the work now, I have no problem doing that. Mm-hmm. I have no problem doing the work. What I don't like is, like you said, no communication.
Silence. No one told us. And we're kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this.
Yeah. And if you guys think Mac is actually like a businessman, like he is very like happy-go-lucky goofy, but when it comes down to, okay, it's business time, he gets like a big boy voice. He stands up and it's intimidating.
I talk, I tell you what to do, and I go talk to my manager and scream. We scream together.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I was supposed to have a call about a story or something today, and I never heard anything. Yeah, Amron. Did I say his name?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Amron was like, he was like, oh yeah, we'll touch base with Mikey on Monday at like 4. And like Monday at 4 rolled around. I was just sitting there jerking off. No one texted me. Oh, that's cool. Have you ever done that? Been on like a phone interview while you're like?
I actually think that email wasn't even for you. I don't even know.
I don't think it was.
He does have a client. Mikey Murphy is his client, so I think that was just like a wrong email chain that he put it in.
Oh, I was
when
gonna
he said
say
Mikey, I was like, is he talking about Mikey Murphy or Mike? Because I've never heard him call you Mike.
I don't think it was. Why does Mikey have a podcast?
I think so. I think he started one. I'm not sure.
Oh, I have no idea. Maybe that's why. Because I think it was only for you, which I was like, just to clarify, do I need to do anything? I hope not. I don't want to.
It was very confusing. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully we find answers what's going on so we can even update you guys. Because I feel like you guys need to be part of what we're going through. Because
we still haven't gotten paid either.
We need to figure that out. There's a lot of things we need to figure out.
Brand deal. Even though I will say I like both of the products. I've been using those fucking in-ear headbuds.
The Raycons?
Raycon.
Thank you, Raycon. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. Like I said, the bass is amazing. What's your review? Give us your Raycon review now.
I like it. That's it.
That's your personal experience.
No, here. The one reason I don't like a lot of in-ear buds without like the cord, because everyone's like, oh, you have cord earphones? Broke. You fucking poor bitch.
Yeah, there's now a weird societal like level put onto earbuds. No, it's so weird.
It makes absolutely no sense.
First world countries, we got nothing else to do but judge each other on what we got.
Exactly. But the reason I always opt for them is because I have weird shaped ears. So like they always fall out when I run. So I just like the cord because then it catches on my shirt. So these are the first ones that just don't fall out of my ears. Then again, I haven't been running. I've just been like sitting at my desk computer like, editing for days. I literally have been this is the first time I've left my apartment in 3 days. I've been sitting at that desk from when I wake up to when I go to bed. Just editing.
Oh my God. I've been sitting on this couch from, when I wake up, get out of my room, or if I'm sitting on my desk chair,
Yeah, and isn't it kind of awesome? Like, other than the fact that people are getting sick and dying.
And getting unemployed.
This is kind of great. I'm gonna say,
how is it great for you?
I'll tell you how it's great for me. Cool, because like once I figured out like the money situation, and I was like, oh, so like I don't have to see anybody, and I can get up at 1, and then I could just eat edibles all day.
Oh my God.
And sit here and edit and film YouTube videos. Like I'm doing what I've always wanted to do, but could have never afforded to do.
Yeah, I feel that. So you know my life.
Having a great time. Also, guys, there's been an evolution in Mac's texting.
Why? What?
And I'm not yelling at you. It's just I think it's really funny.
Texting my memes now?
No, Mac likes to do this thing now. He's evolved. Where he will just send me a text that just says, hello. Or, hi. And then okay. I go, hi, hello. What are you doing? Oh, this. Cute. And then just silence. like there was no purpose. He was just checking in to make sure it didn't die.
I do that a lot with people sometimes now. I just randomly text them hi and see what they're doing. And then I'm like, okay. And then like, I'll forget. Like, that's just me forgetting to text you back. Like, I'll send in that one thing as like a filler for like me to think of something else to say. But then like, I'll just like go on and do something else. I'm like, oh, I never text them back. I'm sorry.
Funny as hell. I was like, what?
That was me. I Lindsay Lohan'd you.
Oh my God, you did. You think she was high? That's why she didn't answer me. Maybe she forgot. Should we DM her? Should I DM her right now?
DM her right now. Like, hey. Why no message back?
I'm just gonna message Lindsay Lohan and say hey. Wait. If she answers, I'm not even following her.
Does she follow you?
No, she followed me and unfollowed me 5 times. At that point, I'm like, enough. Why do girls do that specifically?
We love her.
No, but
I don't know.
Like, okay, hold on, real quick. Lindsay Lohan, Mac, you're my witness. Hey. I just texted Lindsay Lohan. So, okay. Between Lindsay and then the 2 other girls on our show, Sarah and Janita, like, Sarah will, like, go through something and, like, unfollow everybody and delete everybody's numbers, and then 2 months later be back and be like, sorry, I was going through something. Bitch, what? And then like
you've talked about this before.
Yeah, and like Janita will just be like, she will like unfollow everybody, but then when you unfollow her, she'll like text you and be like, damn, you unfollowed me real fast. Like you unfollowed me back. Like you're mad at me for unfollowing you after you unfollowed me, and then this went like 4 times. And the 5th time I was just like, okay, I'm done with this. This is annoying. What is it? Is this like a game?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong part. I don't do that.
What do straight girls do? This is why everybody's
what
like,
do straight girls do? That's the title of this podcast.
What do straight girls do? But this is what the guys were like, Mike, you hook up with girls, but not like as much as you hook up with guys. I'm like, yeah, because I don't put up with this bullshit. I see Ari, Kyle, all my straight guy friends put up with the most annoying crap, and I'm sorry, I do not have time or energy for that. Unless like
the heteros go through so much. I needed drama.
Yeah,
you know?
I hooked up with Jules because she literally day one went, I would have sex with you, and I was like, okay, but if you think I'm gonna chase you. Or put up with bullshit text games like you didn't text me back. Where were you? I don't got time. I don't have time to do.
Up and say you will have sex. Okay, great.
If you were direct to me, I will be direct back. You will either get a yes or a no, and then it'll be done. But this whole like, you didn't FaceTime me long enough. You didn't text me back fast enough. What were you doing? Like, I don't fucking care about you enough. I don't, and that's why I think guys are easier. Like I've been inside a guy, and then I've been like, what's your name?
Yeah, that happens a lot. That's the gay community for you, honestly.
Yeah. Gays shake hands with their dicks.
Wow. So how's your week been?
Busy.
Busy?
Very busy.
You did like 8 videos in like a day or something, right? Because you're weird?
Now,
you're crackhead?
As we all know, I can't keep up a schedule on one channel. So I had this amazing idea.
Grand idea.
To create 2 more channels.
Oh my gosh, a businessman.
Then
I have time now.
And that's not it. And then I also have an exclusive Patreon. So if you're not getting enough content on 3 channels, there's more on Patreon. So yes, the other day, this is what I'm doing. I'm breaking it down. I'm going to keep my Mike MGTV channel how I've been. Mm-hmm. It's going to be just me doing the fun, crackhead things that I enjoy doing because that's where I want my home to be.
Okay.
Reactions and stuff. Like, I want to just, like, I see these people, they just, like, sit down and they watch shows or movies and just, like, give commentary and then edit it up to the point where it's not copyright and then they post that. Like, the people did the whole Steven Universe. So I was like, I want to do that. So I just did it for Tiger King. I have like it's MGTV Reacts. No Mike. Mm-hmm. There's Mike MGTV.
Yeah.
There's now MGTV Reacts. This is a promo. This is like my merch episode. And then
we can tell this one Mike got new channels.
Yeah. I just did all of Tiger King. I think 5 are live right now. There's 3 more. There's coming out every day. And then I'm gonna start doing things as they come out. Like I think I'm about to start the challenge. Mm-hmm. And then I'm just gonna post that as it comes out. Because I can give a commentary on like reality TV and like like Netflix reality TV. Mm-hmm. And then I have series that aren't like clicky, like ones that aren't like really relevant anymore, but I still want to watch. Mm-hmm. Those are exclusive ones that go specifically on my Patreon. For example, like I missed The Circle, I missed Love Is Blind, I missed that train. So I just posted the first episode of me reacting to the first episode of Love Is Blind. Mm-hmm. So that's going out on Patreon. And then, bitch.
I thought I had a burp, but it's not coming out.
I'm giving you gas. And then I have a separate thing for fitness.
There it goes. Thank you.
Did you get it?
Yeah. We're good.
And then I have a separate one for fitness. MGTV Fit. That's where I think I'm going to post all like fitness related stuff, like healthy cooking and stuff like that. Because I like putting out my main channel, but nobody gives a fuck. Mm-hmm. First of all, those videos do the worst.
Yeah, I've noticed. I
enjoy them, and I was like, I think it's so good, but like, I think my audience doesn't give a fuck. Okay, so I don't want to bore you guys. I'll put it in a separate space. So if you do give a fuck, you can go watch it there. I'll keep this channel for what you like. So now there's like something for everybody. The MGTV Reacts is like for me. It's easy to do. I'm gonna watch these anyway, and I talk to nobody anyway. I wish I did this for all the housewives.
Yummy.
So that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing. Wow.
Link in the bio. How about you? What's your week?
It was just like the week before. Literally just me editing and filming a video and playing Persona. That's literally all I've been doing.
Is it really?
Yes. And then we got drunk yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You texted me lit.
We got incredibly drunk. Wow. We decided, because I was on TikTok. That's the red flag right there. We were watching somebody's TikTok and they were doing this thing where they were filming themselves in the bathroom mirror, like saying, "This is me after 1 shot. This is us after 2 shots, 3 shots." It got up to like 14 or some shit. I don't even know.
Shit.
And so we decided, let's do that. We got nothing else to do. Let's do that on Easter Sunday. So
I want to do
got
that.
some vodka. We have whiskey and all that shit. And then I only suck with vodka. Me and Ron only suck with vodka. Oliver did whiskey. And then we took a shot after every 20 minutes. And then we filmed ourselves in the mirror and said, this is us after X, Y, and Z shot. And we got up to 11 each.
I think, are you stronger than me now?
No.
Drinking wise?
I'm just probably more depressed.
Okay.
I'm great.
Where can people watch this TikTok?
It's on Oliver. What's your TikTok?
Sad me boy. No, I think that's awesome. I don't think I could do 11 shots. I would have to make them like mixed shots because I'm like I hate shots.
You hate shots?
Once I stopped having to do shots, I was like, why do I?
You had to do shots?
Yeah.
When?
Like high school and college.
How did you have to do shots in high school?
Well, first of all, I wasn't a mixologist in high school, so I didn't think like I wasn't gonna be at like a house party and be like, hold on, let me take this fucking Smirnoff
Okay, we
Pop
didn't
Off vodka.
have to go to house parties in high school.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I did. Ooh, we can talk about. Should we talk about high school?
High school?
Tips?
Yeah, I mean, talk about our high school experiences,
Like,
our high school
I had tips on how to survive high school because I
Your
was
tips
at
are
Target.
different than my tips.
They are.
You
are.
are a different kind of kid in a different kind of place in the world.
Yeah. Oh wait, should we do our segment?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, sure. Sure.
Can I also say this? I want to make it okay. The segments. I want to talk about the segments. Siren. Let's not feel pressure to like have to do it every episode.
Every episode, yeah.
Like if we have a good one, let's do it and be like, it's time for a play. Like it should be like a special thing. Like it'll be it'll be rare that we don't do them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want it to be pressured because like if I don't have a good hookup story, I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with like gay agenda. Like I don't want you to feel pressured.
You're just saying stop doing it.
No,
I did offer a new segment thing for us. I didn't look one up though. We got an email about something, but I didn't read it. I don't know if I want to read it first time on camera because it might be too inappropriate. But maybe next week we'll do it if I look into it.
What is
but I'll say it now so people can submit some shit for this week. But I wanted to do FML. If you guys ever like were on the internet in the 2000s, there was a website called FML or an app or something.
It was a website. I loved
called
it.
FML, and people would post like funny, cringy stories they went through, and people will rate it based on like which one's like the worst thing that no one else wants to experience, and like the highest ones will be on top of the page and all that stuff. And so I thought we can bring that back on this podcast, and people can submit their like cringy, just like weird experiences they've ever been through in their life, or just like weird instances. And then we'll read the best ones we get.
I love that. I feel like that'd be a good video for you, like reacting to FMLs.
It would, but like people won't click on that.
Why not? Take one of them, make it a
most
title.
People that watch YouTube don't have no idea what fucking FML was.
You don't have
probably.
to make the title FML. You get you know how YouTube works. You get them in with one thing.
Reacting to cringy stories.
Yeah, or like say someone did something like crazy, like fucked my sister. That's the title. Actually, you want to hear a crazy FML that actually happened in my sister? Not me.
No.
So here's the story.
Okay.
It happened in a town near me. That's one of the nearby high
schools. Is this
schools.
the FML moment now?
Yes, it's an FML.
FML with Mike and Mac. Coming on your back.
FML with Mike and Crack. Sometimes you get fucked and I'm smoking crack. It's FML with
you
Mike
called
and
me
Mac.
Crack. You said FML with Mike and Crack. Sometimes you find and smoke some crack.
Oh, I meant to say
hey.
Someone make us a jingle.
FML with Mike and Mac.
Yeah.
Great. Submit that to MessyPod@gmail.com. So what's your story?
So there was a house party.
Okay.
And there was a girl.
Did you have to take shots there?
Yes. Yes. Well, when I went to house parties, all the guys paid $5, and the girls also had to pay $5, but the girls didn't have to pay if they made out with the other girls.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, at this house party, there was a girl, I think, there was a girl having sex in the bathroom with a few guys.
Okay.
Consensual. And I think she was like in I believe it's called doggy style position, where like her head is facing one way and her butt was up in the air. and the one of the guys was like, "There's a girl getting trained in the bathroom. Oh, I want to see if I can be a part of this." So he goes and tries to join, and as he decides to begin hooking up with her, when the girl turned around, it was his sister.
So wait, you're training people at house parties?
Training?
Like you're running a train on somebody in a house party?
This girl was basically having a train run on her.
Was this high school?
Yes. Where did you grow up?
It's a real high school experience.
Yes.
Was Euphoria not lying?
No. That was very realistic.
Wow, I've never.
What?
Wow. What
Should I have? Like, I can talk about more. So what else happened?
Do that. What was the after effect? Like what happened after that?
There was a lot of screaming.
Okay.
There was a lot of tears, and I think they moved. FML with Mike and Mac. Sometimes you do drugs or end up smoking crack.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That makes me uncomfortable. God damn.
What? That makes you uncomfortable? Well, yeah, it made a lot of us uncomfortable.
Oh, my God.
There was also a high school. We played them in football, and they all had like an orgy in the woods and all got gonorrhea from it. And it was right around that time when that Lil Wayne song came out, like, pussy ass blank, I don't want you gonorrhea came. So when they beat us after the football game, we all just started singing that song.
Oh my God.
Bitch, and you know me, I was the captain of the football team. I was up there like, I was the one who started it. I was like, whatever, dude. You want this shit?
I hate you. Well, I feel like high school, you and me would have never got along.
No.
We would probably never even like ran into each other's lives. We probably would not even seen each other at all in high school together.
No,
the thing is, we wouldn't even know each other existed in high school. Honestly,
it was very political and it was very difficult. It was very weird. Like I had to learn because I didn't have a lot of guy friends. Because like a lot of the guy friends' parents didn't like me, or like they would like say like, "Oh, Michael's gonna grow up to be like a faggot." So like a lot of them weren't allowed to hang out with me. So I had to like prove myself. The reason why I did football was because I had to like gain credit to make me seem more massive. Like it's sad, but this is exactly what I did.
Damn.
I became the football captain because I needed some like cred, and that made the older kids like me. And then I was like, okay, now I'm gonna have my main guy friends for those appearances, but I'm also gonna be friends with all the hot girls because they don't have to hook up with me. But if I'm friends with all the hot girls, then I'm instantly gonna get invited to all the parties because I'm gonna come with them.
So this is all calculated for you.
Yes, everything.
That's the life you live.
Yes, Mac. You know, yeah.
Wait, I didn't know it was that calculated though.
It was all chess. And also I made friends like the bitch, like the Regina George was one of my best friends. And that was also strategic because if anybody fucked with me, I didn't have to say a goddamn thing. She would say it for me. Like,
you know what? Maybe you should just stop watching TV and movies. It sounds like a TV show.
Also, if you want to be invited to parties, you have to have them. And that was also the thing. So like basically it was political. Like if I'm having a big party, and my parties were always like legendary. Everybody loved my parties. But now I would make sure to invite everybody because then if you have a party and you don't invite me, fuck you, you're not going to be invited to my party. So I was invited everywhere. Always.
This was like a normal Tuesday in Jersey.
It was a Thursday. It was a Thursday. I also had a shed that was referred to as the hot box hut. That's where everybody either like some people hooked up, some people would do like drugs. And I had a TV back there, but there was no electricity. And my mom would always be like, "Why are you all back in that shed?" And I'd be like, "We're playing video games." No electricity in the fucking shed. And she'd be like, "Okay,
playing your Game Boys, you know."
Yeah. I had a 420 party.
Oh my gosh!
And there was like 60 kids in my backyard. Like I had a fire pit. Everything was great. My mom comes out. My parents were home too. Like they were like that. Like we were just like no one knew. I don't know. I think I don't think they knew. Legally, they did. I'm going to say they did not know.
Oh my God.
I don't think they knew. If they did, I don't know. I don't know. But I had a 420 party, so everybody was just stoned. It was this 420 party. And my mom got us all pizzas. And she comes out with 12 pizzas. I got you guys pizzas. This woman got mobbed. Mobbed. And she's like, "You kids are hungry." And we're like, "Yes, Mrs. Mulderry."
You guys probably reeked of weed too. She probably knew.
My mom was the captain of the fucking collar guard. She doesn't know what fucking marijuana smells like.
I was the captain of the collar guard.
My mom, not the collar guard. My mom was a baton twirler.
Oh wow, my best friend in high school was a baton twirler.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was so mean to my mom about it. She goes, I was like, I'm the football captain. She goes, really? Oh my God, I was a baton twirler. I was like, Mom, when you go on field, everybody goes to the snack stand.
Oh my God, damn.
When I go on the field in my
Everybody's looking at me.
look at these
Everybody
white
wants me.
I look good in football pants too.
Everyone looks good in football pants.
Yeah, but I look extra good in football pants.
Okay.
I was a football player 2 years ago in West Hollywood Halloween. I looked so good. I looked so good, and I knew I looked good too that night. I was like, yeah, bitch. I was padded up like a drag queen. It was like, yeah, look at these cakes. I had really good sex that night too.
Oh my God.
It was really good.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you.
And then it was kind of embarrassing afterwards because I was very tired. I was like, can I stay here? I went to take a nap, and he was like, no.
It probably wasn't good for him then. I don't know.
It was. You know what? To be fair, I've never talked to them again, so I don't give a fuck if it was good for him or not. Great for me.
Wow. So, gay agenda? Do we continue?
Yeah, what's your gay agenda?
1, 2, 3, gay agenda with Mac. So, this week's gay agenda, there's I just heard something literally 5 minutes before I started filming this. Bad Bunny apparently came out as sexually fluid. Ooh.
I think
yeah, that's been a thing, but apparently it's now articles are now just talking about it. I guess he I mean, you already know when you come out of the closet, you got to come out 500 fucking times. Yeah, but like Lil Nas X been gay before.
Yeah.
Old Town Road, but he had to come out again because people didn't know.
But wait, okay, you're telling me that, but everybody was talking about it last year at Coachella. When I saw him at Coachella, everybody
I don't
was
know,
like, yeah.
but there's apparently now more articles circulating the internet. Like just being written about it.
That's
my gay agenda. You know, he did an entire music video where he was dressing
in drag.
He cross-dressed, yeah.
Well, good for him.
He gender bended.
Good for him. But see, why does nobody tell him that he's just gay in denial?
Because he's popular with money, and straight people don't want to think that they're following someone that can touch a dick and not feel bad about it. You know those homophobes. You know. So many people are denying the fact of Lil Nas X being gay. Nobody even talks about it. No one talks about his sexuality because he had the #1 song in America for 16 weeks.
True.
So nobody mentions his sexuality because they don't want to.
Like,
the homophobes don't want to accept that. They want to accept that shit. And so yeah.
Wow, good. I like that though. That's good. That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Also, I love the girls in my high school because they always want to know who I was hooking up with in high school.
Mm-hmm.
They would be like, "So can you tell us now?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna out anybody, but all I will say is a lot of people be scared here. a lot of people be scared, and I'll name them. Wow.
I'll name them.
How's your TikTok journey going?
I haven't posted since I straightened my hair. I don't know.
Are you self-conscious about it?
No, I just forget TikTok exists. Ooh, drag me in the comments. I literally do. I'm never on it. I just forget. I'm just playing video games now, or I'm editing. So I'm never scrolling
TikTok.
On TikTok. It's either just I'm scrolling on Instagram or Twitter. I haven't incorporated TikTok into my everyday usage.
I love TikTok. I feel like I like TikTok because it's my favorite thing to do when I'm laying in bed high.
Okay.
Ooh, it's
I'll
so
try
funny.
That sometime maybe.
It's so funny. It's great. I think it's. But here's the thing. I feel like. Do you think those numbers are real? Because the conversion is terrible.
The views and the likes or something?
The views and the likes. I feel like you grow so fast on TikTok.
Oh, the followers?
The followers. But if you see they'll attach their Instagram or their YouTube and they'll be like, I'm going to do this here now. The conversion does not exist.
Yeah, it's a weird algorithm on TikTok. I mean, we talked about this before, I think.
But I'm talking about the conversion. The algorithm I think is good, but nobody follows you.
That's how it is. That's how it's always been. Like people that did Vine that tried to start YouTube channels, they didn't do that well until Vine deleted itself. Then Liza Koshy started blowing up everywhere else because no one knew where else to find her.
I see that happening for TikTok. Mm-hmm. I think TikTok is going to end up just like Vine, and I think only a few will survive, just like
a few people will carry over. Yeah,
like I think Rosa.
A lot of people believe that. Everyone's like, yeah, I like it now, but like we already know it's not going to last. Mm-hmm. Everybody believes.
Well, that. A lot of the people that are
it's already getting in a shit ton of legal trouble and all that shit. And so really? Because music copywriting, and then a lot of people are come to the fact that 13, 12-year-old girls are on there dancing half naked. So it's being attacked in the UK and all that shit. Yeah, it's being attacked.
Yeah.
So it might not be around for that long, honestly.
I mean, I get it. Speaking of 12-year-old, I just did I was just on Omegle. And there's like
yeah, you told me about this.
12-year-olds are like really racist. And
I guess you never did was it Call of Duty? You've never played Call of Duty online
I think
or
I've just been in a bubble.
World of Warcraft, whatever those other ones are. I don't know.
I was just very confused. I was like, did you just like dead ass like with your face showing just like drop a hard R? Like I was very inquisitive. And then he was like, can you turn me gay, bro? And I was like, yeah, sure. Let me go get my fag stick. 1 second. And I went,
let me go get the wine.
Yeah. I was like, bibbity bobbity boo. But he had like a Trump poster on.
Most people that use Omegle are like trolls. They're just trolling kids.
Yeah, but you're
They probably watch PewDiePie. Let's be honest. Love the man, but we know his audience.
But don't very true. But don't trolls like aren't they secretive? Like to show your face? Like I have these people. It's not
secretive anymore.
I have these people recorded. Like I have multiple young boys recorded saying the N-word.
You shouldn't put that anywhere.
I kind of want to.
You should delete that.
No, I kind of want
from
to.
your hardware system.
Why? No, I kind of want to post it. I kind of want to like look what you did. I kind of want them to like have to pay for it. Do you know what I mean? Because that's not okay. And this one girl.
Legally you cannot if they're under the age of 13 in the country. So be careful.
I'll do it anyway. Why not? I don't give a shit.
That's why YouTube got in trouble.
But everybody posts Omegle things. Like I was literally just going on and giving advice to kids because like I'm a 27-year-old man. I have no business talking to people with their kids. So like for the most part I skipped them. But for some like there was this one girl like crying. So I was like, "Are you okay?" Then I skipped her. And then and then
she just cries like, "Oh, you good? Okay, bye." Oh, girl. Oh, sis, what are you crying, sis?
Yeah,
okay, bye.
That's exactly.
I'm bored.
I'm telling you, it was actually like a really good time. Well, I forgot where I was going.
I'm sorry.
No, it was fine. I want to show these kids. I'm gonna do it.
You're going to. You got to bleep it out then.
Of course, I'm not gonna leave that word, but I'm just gonna put like.
Just be careful. I don't know the laws. Maybe you are in the green zone. I don't know. I don't know the laws at all, but just be careful.
I will be careful.
Everyone does Omegle videos, though. You're right.
I didn't get a lot of dick though. I got one dick.
Yeah, Omego's been policing a lot about nudity now. They've really been hardcore on it. Apparently, that's like I saw articles about that when I was in high school. I think.
Did you used to go on like chat roulette or Omegle with your friends before you came out?
Yeah, no, yes, maybe, kind of. Because I started going on Omegle in freshman year with my friends, but I was already kind of out.
You came out freshman year of high school?
Yeah.
Wow. I missed so much. Imagine how like groundbreaking that would have been in 2007 if like the football captain came out.
You'd probably lose all your credibility and everyone would probably thw you out.
I know, but like I feel like if I was
But
like,
nowadays,
yeah, but I could have still played. But like I could have sent a great message.
You could have been a pioneer.
Yeah.
There could have been a section of the LA LGBT Center named after you.
I mean, I really missed out on that. Because other than like TV shows, is there a lot of like gay football players out in high
There's
school?
a few, I think, now.
I stand that. I'm jealous of that. I also get very jealous and hateful when I see young gay couples like a gay couple in like high school. Like I'm like an old bitter gay now. Like I'm like
When they're like all over TikTok and social media with their love, and they're both like high school sophomores.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
I'm like, wow. I'm like, how dare you not hate yourself for 10 more years?
How dare you be accepting? You know what?
It's weird. It's like
we walked so you could run.
Yes, I want respect. But like, it's weird. It's so weird because I can't even imagine. Mm-hmm. Not even me. Like, I can't imagine an open gay couple when I was in high school.
When you were in high school?
I can't. I'm so happy that it exists now, and it makes me very happy. But also, like, I can't even. And it's so weird because it's not that long ago. It was like it was
it's only like
it was less than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It could not have been a thing. It's crazy to me.
You know, maybe Degrassi, it helped. Degrassi, they showed gays in high school, and everyone was like, okay, we can do that. I feel like wasn't Degrassi like the first show to do that? Just like have a gay character in a high school drama or something?
Was it?
I have no clue. I don't know. Someone fact check me on that. What was the first series that did that? But I think it was Degrassi.
The first gay character I ever saw in a TV show was Big Gay Al in South Park. And he talked like this. What was his song? Did you ever watch South Park?
Was that the one that didn't he like shove an entire pineapple up his ass?
That was Mr. Slave.
Okay, I don't know
the character. It was a gerbil, and then the whole episode was the journey the gerbil went traveling through his small intestines.
No, he did another episode where he was like competing with I think Paris Hilton, and they were trying to shove things up their ass.
And he ended up
shoved like Paris Hilton's head up his ass at the end or something, or someone. Who was it?
She shoved her up his ass. And it was Mr. Slave.
Yeah.
Wait. Big Gay Al song. I need to know it now. Thanks for asking. I'm super.
Big Gay Al song?
Did you ever see the South Park movie?
No.
Oh, it's the best movie in the entire world.
When was it made?
I went to see it in first grade. And
of course I didn't see it then.
Yeah. I went to see it in first grade. It said fuck 50 times in the first 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And my mom ripped me out of there. And I started crying because it was my favorite show. I also love that. What does that say about me that South Park was my favorite show in kindergarten and first grade? And
it explains a lot.
And my dad felt bad for me and took me back to see it the next day. And then I got in trouble because I called my teacher a donkey raping shit eater. I'm super. Thanks for asking.
That's how why it goes. Maybe you shouldn't have watched movies and TV shows when you grew up.
Cancer is killing. Texaco's spilling. The whole world's gone to hell, but how are you? I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Oh, fuck it up.
Considered I couldn't be better. I'm a thing. I'm feeling super. Now nothing bugs me.
What is this?
Everything is super when you're. Don't you think I look cute in this hat?
Everything is super because I don't.
I just can't feel too bad for you right now because I'm feeling so insanely super.
Oh my god.
Even the fact that you can't walk and bring me down.
Okay, I'm done with it.
Okay. Will you please watch it with me? Will you please watch it with me?
Was that from the movie?
Yes.
Oh.
Could we please watch it together? I'll pay you.
I don't know. Have you ever heard of the movie Queer Duck? Was it Queer Duck? Yeah, it's called Queer Duck.
Queer Duck?
It was like a musical gay cartoon comedy about like a queer duck. Yeah, I watched it when I was in first grade too. I had no idea what gay was.
A gay
I had no
musical
idea
about
what
a queer
masturbation was, and they had an entire musical number about masturbation. Ooh. And I was like, "What is that?" And I finally Googled it, and I was like, "Oh."
How did you find out how to masturbate?
After watching that movie and Googling what masturbation was, but at first, because when I was reading it, I was young, so I didn't know. Mm-hmm. So literally, it was just like I touched my penis and I was just like moving it around in a circle. Mm-hmm.
I used to.
I didn't know what to do.
Same. I before I knew what it was, I used to like hump the bathtub, and then.
How did you hump a bathtub?
I don't know how to be any more specific than that. Also, my sister taught me how to masturbate.
Really?
Would you like me to elaborate?
Sure. I'm scared.
We got in a fight, and I was stomping up the stairs, and she goes, "Michael, go fuck yourself." And I was like, "Ha, Christina, it's so funny. You can't even do that." She goes, "Yeah, you do. You grab your dick and you go like that." I'm like, "That's disgusting." Went right upstairs.
Oh no, we're all going to hell.
Also, you want to hear something about how that fucking embarrassed me? One of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life. So there's a whole storyline in South Park the movie where they're asking everybody, how do I get a girl to like me? Mm-hmm. And the school chef goes, "Oh, that's easy. You just got to find the clitoris."
You didn't know what that was?
I didn't know what the clitoris was, so they were looking for the clitoris.
You were in first grade.
I know, but it just they show it like it's just like almost like when they find it, it's like a mushroom. It's like a mythical thing. Yeah. And I thought it was like a dick head.
So you thought the top of your dick was a clitoris?
So we were all like, we were all like down the shore with like a bunch of families, and all the older girls were like, I don't know how the topic of a clitoris came up, and they're like, "You don't even know what that is." I'm like, "Yeah, I do. It's a thing on top of your dick." And they all started laughing and laughing. Because they're like, "You have a clitoris on your dick?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh my God, Mike. You're adorable.
I had a clitoris on my dick.
A clitoris on your dick. You know what? Say that with pride. Say that with your full chest. You know.
Yeah. Clitoris on my dick. What else?
Are we doing hookup time this week?
Oh, I'm torn.
You're torn?
Because there's a hookup time, and then somebody sent in a song called, sent me a 2-minute ballad called Mike's Mistakes.
Oh, I saw that. They said it was like a joke or something. I didn't listen to it yet. Do you want to listen to it?
I kind of want to listen to it because I listened to a part of it. I was going to make it a Patreon exclusive.
Mike's Mistakes?
Mike's Mistakes. I was going to react to it. I gotta find it. Mac.
So.
Found it.
I had a second gay agenda. Did I ever say it?
A peculiar man, going crazy day by day, found himself in a predicament one day by the ocean on a seaside bay. To please his sole occupant of a guest house, he had to give away one thing. Little did he know he.
My phone died.
We're back. We're
I'm back.
good.
I'm sorry.
We're good.
It just went to sleep.
Show his bare ass while he was standing.
Ooh, Bjork.
It's time for Mike's mistakes. It's Mike's mistakes. He has at least 15 a day. It's Mike's mistakes. Oh, Mike's mistakes. One of them was a hookup the other day. It's Mike's mistakes. Oh, Mike's mistakes. You'll end up speechless.
Skirt.
Hearing Mike's mistakes.
There's a minute left.
He made not so good cookie dough. He shaved his head and looked pale as snow. He covered himself in peanut butter and honey. He's about to make an OnlyFans to solely get money. It's time for Mike's mistakes. It's Mike's mistakes. He has at least 15 a day.
Hey,
oh, Mike's
everybody.
Mistakes. It's
Mike's mistakes.
One of them was a
Hookup the other day.
Oh, Mike's mistakes.
Oh, Mike's Mistakes. Hey.
You'll end up speechless.
I love that Bjork ending. That.
After hearing Mike's mistakes.
Bjork was left shaking.
Scalped.
Bjork is gone.
She's done.
She retired.
She
She said, "I can't compete."
Yes.
She-
So you heard of the ballad. Well, his @ is at Nathan NATHAN.B.Reed REED / at Nathan Reed. I guess either. He put 2. I guess either.
I think one of them's for his Insta, one of them's for his Twitter. I'm not sure.
Check them both out.
But yeah, we'll put them down. There we go. Boom.
Wow.
Thank you.
I want to hear that as a trap. Can you imagine that as like a trap remix?
Some like
Mike's
trap
mistakes.
remix.
Mike's mistakes. Mike's mistakes. So what was your gay agenda?
I totally forgot what the second one was. It's okay. I'll remember it later.
Did you want me to do a hookup time?
No, that was it. I guess we can
I
stop
could.
that. We can talk about high school more now.
You want to talk more about high
We
school?
can talk more about high school.
Okay, let's talk
now.
more about high school.
You know what? Fuck gay agenda. Oh, my second gay agenda was Bernie Sanders suspended his campaign. But that's not really a gay agenda, but like the gays are sad.
Can I say, Oliver, come here. Come here. I have to tell you something.
Oop. About to yell at somebody?
No, I'm not going to yell at him. Of course I'm not going to yell at Oliver. You can't yell at Oliver.
Yell at Oliver. Okay, what?
Come here. Set him up. I want you to know that I'm here for you, okay?
Thank you.
But I want you to know I don't want this to happen, but I believe it's going to.
What?
Trump is 100% going to win this election. And I want you to mentally prepare yourself. I want you to mentally prepare yourself. And I want everybody out there to get ready because I'm telling you.
I mean,
you right
everyone
now,
knows that it's a possibility.
he's going to win. I'm telling you right now.
I believe it.
You guys, your eyelash, but I got it. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna win. I'm telling you, he's gonna. I don't want him to.
Have faith.
I don't want him to.
Believe though. Everyone go vote.
Yes.
Yo, everyone go vote. Still vote. Everyone
Yes.
vote. Just vote.
I will vote.
Saying that over and over again is just gonna psych people out. Just vote. We don't know what's gonna happen. People didn't think he was gonna win in the first place, and look where we are now.
Maybe if we reverse it, though, maybe now if we think he will, he won't.
Maybe that's how the world and society is working for us.
Yeah. I got very discouraged because everybody I talked to who was like on the fence this whole time was like, well, now we're going to vote for Trump. I'm like, why? Makes no sense to me. But everybody's like, yeah, we're not voting for, who's the other guy's name? Biden. Like, we're not voting for, I'm like, why? Why do we hate Biden so much?
I'm not fully certain either.
Joe Biden.
Like,
He's a rapist and he's a pedophile and he's just dumb.
He's a rapist and a pedophile and like
And
he's
the
just like
flip-floppy.
fucking and he's. And
But
he's
is it
very-
Trump too? That's not a way. I mean, if people are saying they're going to vote for Trump over him, then that's just like
So,
that's
like-
a hypocritical reason.
welcome to America where our decision is between two rapists, pedophiles.
The primaries
I'm
are
gonna
still
run.
going on and Bernie is still on the primaries. Just saying.
I mean, if you still have to vote for primaries, you can vote for Bernie. But if I don't know, I don't really want to get that political.
I don't want to tell people who to vote for. I'm just
Yeah.
going to say, like, just
vote.
Just think about it.
Just fucking vote
Yeah.
for the two people that you know have the chance of becoming president. Don't do that stupid write-in thing. Like, don't throw away your vote. Vote. Practice democracy. Practice your rights. And if you don't want to, we can take it away and give it to someone that really needs it.
Did you know that the Tiger King, Joe Exotic, ran for president?
Yes.
I would have voted for him. I would have, right now. His slogan, you ready? He goes, I am gay, I'm broke as shit, and I got a lawsuit against me for some bitch down in Florida. He goes up to a woman and goes, it's about time someone as broke as you and me gets in there.
Yes. And he tried to run for governor because he didn't win the press. He didn't even get the
Yeah, but he never wanted to
He
win.
never wanted to win. He just wanted the attention.
Speaking of Tiger King,
What?
I got a DM.
Oh, the Tiger. If people don't know, the Tiger King's husband follows Mike on Instagram, and I made Mike follow him back
Hi, Dylan.
because I was like, "Talk to him, say something." We were trying to get him on this podcast. This is now our adventure and our journey.
Well, first of all, he was like, I'm watching your episode recaps because I did it on the MGTV Reacts, and he was like, be nice to me. I haven't gotten to him yet, though, at the time. He was the only likable one.
I mean, he's not really that much in it. He's just like in it for like a few minutes.
Yeah, and he responds to like everybody who like posted. We could probably get him on the podcast.
Get on the podcast. We can do
What are we
that.
gonna? But here's why.
Come over.
Here's why I didn't ask him.
What?
What the fuck are we gonna ask him? What are we gonna do?
We'll be like, so how's it been since the series dropped? Is there apparently there's a season 2, but I don't know if it's gonna be about the same people.
What other Tiger King is there?
I mean, there's a lot of people that own tigers. There's more captive tigers in the United States
I
than
know.
in the wild.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that own tigers for some
Yeah.
reason in this country. Have no fucking reason. I did not know that fact until that thing dropped, and I was like, why? Why did we bring them over here? They have no reason of being here.
I know.
Why are we taking them here?
Yeah. Did you
Why
watch
did
the
we
whole
allow
thing?
this to happen?
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the entire thing.
Yeah, I thought it was a wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot. I feel like they literally got the most. It was like, okay, I'm gonna watch people that own a tiger zoo.
Mm-hmm. But it's funny because I did a YouTube video like years ago talking about weird laws I found in the United States, and I think it was like some southern state that had a law that was like you're not allowed to leave your lion on a chain leash on a fire hydrant after this hour. And I was like, why is that a law? Why is that a thing? Why did we make that?
Yeah.
Now, after watching that documentary, I'm like, oh. So people are just weird maniacs that want to buy gigantic cats to feel power. I
And
don't
there's
know.
no regulation.
Yeah.
I always thought there was like a bunch of laws about owning exotic pets.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that you could.
No.
I thought you had to have like a license or something. I didn't think you could just buy a fucking tiger.
Walk up and own a tiger. Let's own a tiger. Let's move.
Should we?
We can't own one in California.
Imagine you with a
I know
tiger.
that for sure.
You with a tiger. Just in the background of all your videos.
I couldn't. Oh my gosh.
That'd be amazing.
Didn't that boxer owned a tiger? He owned like 2 tigers. What's his name? Mike Tyson. He owned like a tiger or something.
Yeah, he owned a tiger.
But I know there's like laws. You can't own tigers here. So
Yeah, and they said they used to put tiger cubs in suitcases, roll them up into Vegas hotel rooms, and like let people come up and like for a fee.
Like if some random creepy looking man, the man that was doing that, I don't even know how he even got a woman into his hotel room. Let's be honest. If that man were to walk up to me and ask me if I wanted to come pet a tiger in his fucking hotel room, I would walk away. I would run away crying. You wouldn't? You trust it?
I've done worse in Vegas.
I've also never done Vegas, so I don't know
really
the height of where people go with it.
Once in Vegas, a van full of girls pulled up next to me when I got mixed. I was drunk and I lost my friends, and I was walking home, and a van full of girls pulled up and said, "How much?" And I got in the van.
Oh my gosh.
That was a fun night.
Oh my gosh.
I was also very fucked up.
Oh gosh, Vegas. Wow, you could have been murdered. Could have been chopped into tiny bits and thrown into the ocean.
I feel like at this point in my life, if that hasn't happened.
True. I feel that. I'm on the same boat.
I know. Yeah. What else is going on? Oh, yeah, high school.
High school. Well, me in high school, my high school life was very different than yours, Mike. I wasn't sitting there moaning about having to take shots. I didn't start drinking until I was like a junior in high school. And I didn't really drink that much. I wasn't like going out to parties. I was just like here and there or whatever.
Oh, no, I started drinking in 7th grade, like heavily.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't say to do that. I was a troubled child, guys.
I was more curiosity drinking than like trying to get drunk. I wasn't really into the idea of getting drunk at that age. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah. Let me clarify though real quick. That's not like, it's not a flex. That's not me trying to sound cool. Don't do that. I'm not a role model.
Don't do it.
I was going through shit. Okay, don't be like Mike did it, so I'm gonna be edgy. No, don't.
It's not edgy.
It's not edgy. It's not cool.
You're not being cool.
Look, James Charles is sober and he's rich. That would
Is he sober?
Yeah, he's sober.
Oh wow.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know how you can do that. I don't know. Being in this industry and being sober, Jesus Christ, good luck to you. Maybe just like sniffs a lot of poppers and just like, woo.
Poppers don't make you go woo. Poppers make
maybe
you go.
Have it enough.
What's that TikTok where it's like, hey. No, it's more like, hey, oh, okay.
I don't know that TikTok.
That's poppers. That TikTok is poppers.
But yeah, for me in high school, I was an honors student, so I deal with that entire competitive academic part of my life. Everything was every grade, every test was basically a competition in my school or in my program, and so like that was all my mind. And also, I did drama. I was a drama kid. I was a theater kid. I was president of the drama department when I was a senior in high school, and the president of the drama club. That was me. So I was different. You know, I couldn't go to parties. I couldn't drink my mind out.
So you
I had to
loved
stay
Glee.
home and study lines and figure shit out for other people in my class.
So
and
you
had
were
to plan
studying lines
things.
while I was doing them.
Yes, I was studying lines while you were doing them. I was also the first person in theater to receive, there's this arts pathway certificate that they give to people in South Bay, and I was the first kid ever to get it from theater. And so, no big deal. Me and my best friend, because we were co-presidents at the time.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
See, that's cool. Like me now thinks that's cool. But like me now doesn't think younger me was cool.
I was also never into like high school party. I was invited them. People always like when I first moved there and all that stuff, people really wanted to invite me and all that stuff, and I was never interested.
That's fine.
I was like, I don't know. I don't really find any fun seeing a bunch of people my age try to drink and get drunk without even knowing what the fuck alcohol is, you know?
Yeah.
I think also being around a dad who's just like drinks scotch and whiskey all the time. I just never been so invested in like drinking that shit because it's always been around me, you know?
And
weed
that's
too.
fine.
Living in California and LA, you just always around weed. So I was like, I'm not really interested in doing this. I don't care.
Exactly.
If I wanted to, I can do it whenever, you know?
The only rules I have is, listen, if you want to do, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's also, I think if like I'm not going to preach, I'd be a hypocrite to preach at the kids, but all I was going to say is just like be smart, know your limits, and never drive.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the three things, especially now when there's Ubers. Back when I was a kid, oh my God, I kind of don't want to say I kind of want to shut up.
You can shut up.
Yeah, I don't want to say what I used to. I feel
It's
like it'd be good, but I don't want anybody to like hear me talk about things I've done and be like,
I
that's
can do
cool.
it too. Or like
I
they're
don't
going
want
to
them-
start
yeah.
writing you a paragraph email being worried about you.
Yeah, they're either, I think,
Assessing you.
please. That is nothing. What is
Thinking they
this?
own you. It's a mask.
Oh, I thought it was a bra. I thought it was panties. It kind of looks like panties.
They're masks.
panties?
COVID. Coronavirus.
How do you put it on?
Shit's getting real. I think you put it like, over your head or some shit. There you go.
Should we do a whole podcast in masks? Why? Because I fucked up. I fucked up a little bit in our last video with syncing the audio, so maybe it would help me.
I mean, we're 55 minutes in. We can end this. Anything else you want to talk about?
Carole Baskin killed her husband.
Carole Baskin killed her fucking husband.
Killed her fucking husband.
Killed her. You can sue us if you want to. We ain't got money, so whatever. But no, everyone believes it. I believe it too. Either she did it or she had someone else that did it too.
Yeah,
you know. What I mean?
It made me mad that he was the only one that got in trouble. You just touched my face.
You had a string in your hair.
You just touched my face. We're dating now.
We're dating, or I just gave you coronavirus.
That's it, guys.
You don't know. Either or.
Where can people find you, Mac?
No, Carole Baskin killed her husband. I'm not done talking about that.
Go off.
She definitely killed her husband. Like, there's no way they could have checked every single tiger or like lion and stuff. Like,
and they said their tiger stomachs are so acidic they would be able to dissolve bone.
Yeah, but like some people said that's not true. I don't know. Either or, and even or, like she could have just buried the body, and no one would have thought that because everyone would have thought she would have fed it to the fucking tigers.
Didn't she have like hundreds of acres?
Yeah, she had a lot of acres.
Like they could search all of that.
It's Florida, so we already know.
I feel like whenever
Florida doesn't really look that deep into things sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like whenever we hear about something weird or bullshit happening, and then they go, "It was Florida," we're like, "Fuck it."
God, people say Florida's the Australia of America.
And that's not a roast of Florida. I love Florida. Y'all are nuts in the best way. Sometimes.
So where can people find you, Mike?
You guys can find me anywhere if you search at MikeMGTV, or now also if you search MGTV Reacts and MGTV Fit.
Wow.
Nothing's on Fit yet, so no rush.
We love Magenta.
One day I think I will. I think and my goal is to be like, oh, MGTV, that's the brand, but I want to eventually make Mike MGTV just Mike Mulderick.
Just do it. Go for it. You never know. Maybe
I also have them on.
Might up your stats.
I also have them on all different emails, and I want to put them all on one. I don't know how to do that, and I'm afraid to like delete one to make room to put it on because I'm afraid I'm going to delete my whole channel. Mm-hmm. I want like a manager to do it, but I don't have a manager. I need help. If anybody's listening, I need help.
The husband of the Tiger King has a manager. You can get one too. Okay.
He does.
He does. It's on his Instagram bio. Well, get his manager.
No, I have different managers. I have a reality TV manager. Mm-hmm. I don't have a YouTube manager.
Mm. Well, if you guys, any managers out there listening.
Yes. Where can people find you, Mac?
People find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It.
Yeah. And you guys could search. Oh wait, ooh, is there an uwu?
Oh, is there an uwu?
There is an uwu.
Oh, get over here.
Uwu. Why do we keep on doing this after the outro?
Let's kill this uwu thing of the week with Oliver. Ooh. I thought I want to make this uwu song.
On another note, while you're looking for that, why come for, oh my God.
Are you about to get political? We're not getting political.
It's not political. Oh my God. For Tiger King, no one really talks about how that third guy literally had like a sex cult of underage girls. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was so glossed over.
Yeah.
It was like, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, everyone in that show was pretty a terrible human being.
Everybody was terrible.
They're owning tigers.
No, Carole Baskin literally got picked up at the age of 19 in a random car by a 40-year-old man.
With a gun.
Killed him for his money. Like, honestly,
yeah,
she's fine in my book.
Yeah. No, like, she literally, like, she was like, yeah, I said no, but so I got in the car with him after the third time, and he had a gun in his front seat and said, just hold the gun on me. I just need somebody to talk to. What the fuck?
I did not hear that part of the documentary.
Yeah, that's how they met.
I was editing when I was watching this documentary, so I have no idea how the full thing was.
That's how they met.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine, like, yeah, let me get in the car with a guy who I've said no to 3 times. He's been stalking me. He's got a gun in his front seat, and he just wants somebody to talk to. And she goes, and we spent the night together that night.
Florida, guys, it's Florida. Okay, that might have been just a normal Tuesday for everybody. We don't know. Let's ask Cody. So, uwu moment of the week, Oliver.
What? Wait. He's playing the song.
No, I'll play it at the end.
Honestly, we gloss over the fact that Carole Baskin definitely killed her husband, but honestly, like, why not? Like, he kind of deserved it.
I mean, she got away with it.
Like, why not? Like, everyone's just like, yeah, like, Carole Baskin should, like, face the consequences. Or, like, we should acknowledge that she killed her husband. It's like, why?
Wait,
like, she's doing well.
Why did he deserve it?
Cause like he was a creep. Like he was like a rich creep who thought he could like pick up a girl on the street. And you know, if she snaps like 20 years later, then whatever.
Be free, Mike. She wants to be free.
And this was a moment with Roma.
Hello. Okay. Are you playing
No, you
song?
can-
Oh, okay. I thought you were playing song. Okay. So there's a show called Produce 101, and I think the show is like they're looking for the next K-pop group. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But anyway, one of the girls that's on it, she's Malaysian, and it's like fucking amazing, and she's great, and stan her. Okay, that's it.
And that was Uma What Are We with Oliver.
I forgot her name.
Oh shit.
Hey, 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 hey. Okay, that's
Can that
it.
be the new? Can that be the new ooh theme song?
Ooh, theme
We
song.
gonna
I mean,
hit
I don't
that
wanna-
bitch with the ooh
woo.
woo. Hey.
We'll think about it. We'll figure it out. We'll sign the licenses.
Yes. But if you guys aren't, be sure to follow us on all social media. You can find us everywhere at
MessyPod.
MessyPod. And be sure to send us in any questions, things you want us to react to. You never know. Like we just played a song. You never know what we're going to do with the stuff you send
Yes,
us.
we have no idea. This is messy after
Yeah.
all, guys.
Send us whatever you want at messypod@gmail.com.
And don't forget to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, our YouTube channel,
Every
youtube.com/MessyPod. Every Friday. Audio out every Wednesday, unless we mess up. We almost did this past week because of what was going on, so we have no clue what's happening.
Should I show my butt again?
No.
But if I show my butt at the end of every episode, that gives people a reason to stay till the end.
Okay, show your butt.
Thanks, guys.
You've been douche.